that on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marked it at the 37. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Stumbled to the ground. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On the run, it's Randall. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. He's going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The kick is on its way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. And here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It is good! And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So Clemson is lining up to put this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On the run, it's Durham. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. On the run, still looking.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead is down to a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking downfield. Working that left side. He goes out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, the running back has it.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Williams. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Kick is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. A little screen to the running back. Into enemy territory. And out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Brings up 2nd down. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Lots of time left. 2nd period. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry. old school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Klubnik. Looking to the big tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Randall. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking for a gap. It's Randall. Spins away from the defense. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's going to run it. Got a first down.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes on the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Sharp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Finds his man, it's Parker. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Give to the running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's Haynes. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking left. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
As a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide and making the big interception.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Makes the catch. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's good from 58 yards out. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense.
And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw. You can see why he was so highly recruited, and if he plays up to that standard week in, week out, Clemson's going to be really tough to beat.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. LSU right back to the line.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He caught it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson!
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed big house, but the maize and blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's got an open man. At the 45, on his way. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Clemson jumps to the line. In the red area, it's Haynes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they fail to hook up on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and they first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. He's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game one, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you've put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Rush is on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last two plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.